Hey everyone, hope you're all staying at home. The news is changing so quickly and the world is always a changing place in motion, but someone just sped it up. This COVID-19 seems to be the only thing anyone, including myself, can think of right now. To make a video about anything else seems a bit disingenuous.
And then what happens at the end of this? So one hopes that when the crisis is over, these people are going to just go straight back into a job. That's not a given. They're going to go straight back into a job. The company that they used to work for probably doesn't exist anymore.
No. The industry might not exist.
Yes, right.
Industries always
I'm
exist.
sure you've all seen terrifying figures coming out of Italy. It seems clear now that there is a 2-week period between when a country has low levels of cases to when it suddenly shoots up. This must be due to the incubation period. People see the news reporting low levels of cases and have a false sense of security. Carry on like normal, walking around without face masks, not staying at home, going out, socializing. All this time, the virus spreads, and we won't know how far it spreads until 2 weeks later. And then another wave comes out. It's a bit like watching a star in space. What you see now is what happened many light years ago. The cases confirmed today only show how many people were infected 2 weeks ago. And so we have no way to know how many people are infected now. No doubt some of you listening to this may already be infected. I myself might be infected. This is a worrying thought as I live with my father who's over 65. And the UK statistics look very much like Italy did 2 weeks ago. Yesterday in Italy, 793 people died. I wish I could tell you people in England were taking precautions, but I just cycled into town and took some videos. No one's wearing a face mask or gloves and people are in the supermarket. People are walking around socializing and talking, and there are still a lot of people on the streets. However, the supermarkets are empty as people have gone into hoard mode, which has also caused more problems. I think it's safe to say, from my experience of living in Taiwan, that most Taiwanese people take more precautions over a common cold than the average person in London does over COVID-19. As far as I can tell, Taiwan's doing the right things, but the number of cases are still going up. So we don't know if it's possible to contain this or not, even if you do the right things.
But, it's not... massively people are going to get into debt as a result of this. This is no way to solve the problem. People getting into debt is not the way to solve the problem. It's really, really bad.
Well, if you...
There was a video that came out recently. It was called Hug a Chinese Person. Italian residents were encouraged to hug a Chinese person to fight prejudice and racism. Well, I'm sure there are less racists in Italy now because there are less people in Italy. So, well, make of it what you will. It seems a bit funny now, doesn't it? Funny, not in a ha-ha funny, but like a plot twist kind of funny. Another worrying trend I've noticed in European countries is the reluctance to close the borders. Taiwan did a really good job with this, and I think this is exactly what we should be doing. Boris Johnson made a speech where he talked about sending the virus packing. I really struggled to understand what he meant by this, because if, by some miracle, England manages to get rid of the virus, which I can't imagine happening anytime soon. If it does, and we send it packing, if the borders are not closed, it's going to come back. It won't be going packing permanently. It'll be coming on a holiday back round in a circle. So I do feel every country now must close its borders and try its absolute best to get rid of the virus in its own country. So far, if there's anything we've learned from this, it's that the numbers of infected cases are not accurate. We don't know how many people have got it, and we don't know how far it spread. So the more paranoid, the more OCD we are, the safer we will be. So hope you all stay safe and stay in your houses. Let me know how you're doing with this in the comment section. I will read it. Peace out, guys. Stay safe.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to click like, it would really help me get the video higher up the algorithms. Also, you can subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and if you would like to support me on Patreon, there's the link is there. Okay, see you next time, guys. Peace.